ज्योति स्टेनो टाइपिंग कॉलेज में आप सभी का स्वागत है बच्चों। ये आपकी अनसीन डिक्टेशन नंबर 82 है। कोशिश करूँगा 80 की पढ़ूँ, लेकिन 95 हो ही जाती है। डिक्टेशन स्टार्ट आफ्टर 5 सेकेंड। सर, the agricultural production is the key for economic expansion, and with this primary objective in mind, the government announced that it would provide crop loans to farmers at 7%, and in this year's budget the finance minister proposed to give short term crop loan at 5%. Farmers felt happy with the announcements and are going to banks for loans. It is exactly here that their problems start. The government says that it is giving crop loan at 7% and the interest subvention of 2%. But if one calculates the real interest that a farmer pays to the bank, it is mind boggling. It is hurting the farmers badly. Sir, the banks are not following spirit and directive of the government and are collecting money under the grab of various charges. I have come across a farmer who took a crop loan of rupees 50,000 from State Bank of India in Andhra Pradesh and repaid the loan in 8 months before the stipulated period of 1 year without any penal interest. The farmer was happy that he had paid loan within time and was expecting 2% interest as subvention or financial assistance. But when he calculated and gone through the passbook, which contains various entries, he was shocked to find that the total interest came down to 20%. When he inquired from the bank, it was found that the banks are collecting charges for inspection, account, interest, etc., which, if one calculates, comes to between 19 and 20%. So, where the objective of the government of giving farm loan at 5% has gone? What are the reasons for collecting various charges from farmers by banks? Why the banks are levying charges which are against the interest of the farmers, against the policy of the government of India? If at all they want to levy the hidden charges, they must inform the farmers in advance. This type of loan is harsh on the farmers, which is more than what the local money lenders charge. Sir, you know that during the last 20 years, more than 500 farmers has committed suicide due to the failure of monsoon and their inability to pay back the loans taken from the banks. This is very serious matter in a country whose 80% of the people live on agriculture. Time and again this matter has been raised in this house and the other house, but nothing concrete could be done for the welfare of the farmers, for the landless laborers who are also dependent on agriculture. None of the schemes has succeeded for them so far. Therefore, I request the government of India to immediately take measures and direct all the nationalized banks not to impose any kind of charges except interest prescribed by the government as per the policy notified by the government, so that poor farmers may not commit suicides. Mr. Chairman, sir, minorities are playing a very vital role in Indian political and social field and are contributing significantly in the development of our country. The benefit of all schemes for minorities must reach the grassroots level. The government should take care of the economic stability of our country, which is unstable at present. It should fulfill all the needs of the poor people while framing economic policies and plans into consideration. It should take care of people's interest. If that is done, if an economic policy like that is formulated to take care of the interests of the farmers, artisans, landless people, of course, we will support it. If the economic policy gives stability or is for the benefit of this country, we will support it, and if it is not, we will or support it. Sir, first of all, I would say that you should increase the support price for paddy and jute. The cultivators are suffering from the minimum support price. Earlier, when the present ruling party was in the opposition, they themselves were demanding that the support price should be increased. I hope the then leader of opposition has not forgotten their demand of increasing the support price. That should be implemented. In the case of jute also, the support price should be increased. The law should be amended to the extent that 100% jute bags will be used. If that is done, no jute growers will suffer and the jute industry will also prosper in this country and in West Bengal. Sir, a lot of jute industries are there in West Bengal. Since there is less protection and there is a less selling, jute industries have started decreasing. So the government should take immediate steps for the upliftment and development of jute growers and the jute industries. The agricultural loans given to the poor people of this country should be waived. In the last 2 years, there has been a tremendous increase in the prices of diesel and other items, and it has become difficult for the poor people and the farmers to repay their loans to the banks by the failure of monsoon, creating drought conditions in many parts of India. The farmers are suffering for want of electricity, water, fodder for their animals, and the natural calamities coming in their day to day life. It is also a part of the commitment made by the United Front government for providing legislation at the central level for the agricultural workers. I think the Honorable Minister is also ready with a draft bill. Several all party meetings were also held at the national level. Sir, a new land policy should also be framed in our country. There should not be any forceful acquisition of land in our country except in the national interest, and the interests of the people should be the top priority. The government of India had indicated to bring a new law for land acquisition. इस क्लास में इतना ही बच्चों, नमस्कार बच्चों।